Well. Hey guys. I think we're live right now. Yeah, we're live, obviously. But yeah, hope you guys can see me well through this camera. I hope the setup is pretty good as well. Want to see if it started properly. Yeah. Okay. Everything seems good. Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll put the chat on the side if I know how to do that. No, it doesn't work like that. Can I put it on the side or out? Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I'll just look at the my phone. Okay. All right. So, hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Um, well, 100 subs. We're just gonna do, just random talking here and there about Rebirth of Souls and just Bleach in general, and whatever you guys have to say in the chat, we'll just talk about everything. Let's see what's up. So Sunny D, yeah, super proud and happy, my man. Super well deserved, yeah, man. Yeah, Sunny D, it's been it's been coming. I mean, congrats to you too. Not too long ago you got to your 100 subs as well. I catched up and now I'm at 100 subs too. So it's a celebration for the both of us at the end of the day. So yeah, thanks man. Thanks a lot, man. I can't wait for future plans for the both of us. And yeah, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really nice. Um Lava, hey nice. Going Shisha. Congrats on 100 subs. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. How have I been? I've been pretty good, man. Oh my gosh. For like the last 3 weeks, yeah. The 3 weeks that yeah, I was like terribly sick. Wow, it was one of the worst sickness that I've got hit by. Thankfully I recovered well and now I'm doing pretty good. So that's good. I'm really happy about that. And it feels good to be back, recording again. Upload like 5 days in a row, so I'm pretty happy about that. Or is it 4 days, 5 days, one of those numbers? But I'm happy. uh Delaney, hey look, it's that 100 sub guy. Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much. um Andre Villa, hey, what is up, Shisha? Congrats on 100 subs. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen you, huh? Yeah, since I guess the last live stream that I've seen you pop up. So that was kind of a while ago too. So yeah, it's good seeing you, man. Good seeing you guys over here. Yeah. Lava, I've always have terrible luck with getting sick. So glad you feel better, lol. Oh yeah, yeah. That sucks, man. That sucks, Lava. I'm sorry to hear that you got terrible luck with sickness. Yeah, being sick is like the worst thing, man. You can't do anything at all, and you feel kind of. I don't know about you, but I feel so useless when I'm sick. Oh my gosh, it's like one of the worst feelings ever. Those like almost 2 weeks when I wasn't uploading, I felt so like very useless. Felt so like, oh my god, I see all these content creators and like people doing uploads, and I really wanted to do uploads, but I couldn't. But yeah, so that was the situation. Anyways, yeah. For the 100 sub stuff, like, yeah, it feels quite amazing to be here. Like, I started all the way back in November. Yeah, November. That's when I started. So, I remember just starting off and just being very nervous on camera and yeah, just very camera shy, generally speaking, to be honest, because yeah, obviously it's your first time recording and stuff like that, so you're not gonna be super comfortable of doing all of this like YouTube stuff, right? But as time went on, got very comfortable, met with other like content creators and whatnot, and once you get to the flow of it, and you start like almost developing or letting your personality shine through like camera and whatnot. So that's very nice when you get to that point. Um, when I'm sick, I feel irritable. Lol, my fuse shrinks to a hair, bro. Oh damn, that's tough, man. That's tough, lava. Oh shit. Andre, you gotta eat more, get that immune system boosted. Oh yeah, for sure. And the worst part about that, Andre, is the fact that when I was sick, well, actually, when I was sick, Andre, the thing is that I was eating a lot, but I couldn't eat specific or like most things because I was actually puking all of my food out. So I could only resort to like carbs and like soup and whatnot. If I ate anything else, my body would my body would just like throw it all out. My stomach did not like anything else in that moment. So yeah, those 2 weeks were rough because all I was eating was like, I don't know, bananas, like soup. That's it. So yeah, it wasn't the best, situation for me at the time, but it doesn't matter now anymore because, well, I'm fine. But it does suck when your stomach doesn't like 90% of the food that you eat, you know? So yeah. Lava recently had 2 molars removed, so still getting used to that. Wow. 24th birthday tomorrow, so thankfully my mouth is like 80% back to normal. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, glad to hear that it's getting back to normal. But yeah, 2 molars removed. Oh, that's tough, man. That's really tough. Um, 24th birthday, man. By the way, happy birthday in advance to you, man. 24th birthday. That's a really good number. We're getting to that age, huh? We're getting to that age. I'm pretty much about your age too, man. I'm 26, so we're 2 years apart. So I feel you, man. I feel you. Delaney, is this that game with those bleach characters in an arena? Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm not quite sure. I ended up on this website, and I don't know what this game is all about and who are these characters, but I guess it is that very thing, um Lava, can't wait to get my hands on Rebirth. I've decided I'm a pre-order to the standard edition, so I have the actual disc. Oh, really? But then I'll buy season pass and the 2 costume packs when the game comes out. But can't you just buy the ultimate edition and also like, can't you buy the ultimate edition and but also get the physical version at the same time? Is the ultimate edition only a like online exclusive thing? Like how to explain it? Sorry, digital. Is it like a digital exclusive thing? If you go to GameStop and try to buy the game physically, can you get the ultimate edition as well? Like on top of it, is like a physical version as well with it? I wonder. Andre, I am the elder here. I'm almost 34. Hey man, to me that makes me more happy, man. I don't want no kids in my stream. No, I'm joking. If you're young, it's okay. You can be on stream. I have no issues with that. I'm just joking. But it's cool to see like people you know in their mid to late 20s and 30s being part of the audience. I like that. It makes me think that like our audience and people in the chat and everything are more like mature people. So I like that. I like that a lot. It's nice to see that we have like an older audience. Lava said, "Nah, the Ultimate Edition for Rebirth is only digital. Sparking Zero was the same way, though I had no plans of getting Ultimate Edition for that." Okay. Oh, really? Damn. That's the thing, man. I'm in such high contemplation for like the physical version and the let me just adjust my camera. Ugh. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm in high contemplation for that too, like the physical version and the digital version, because I don't know. I just really hope that I get oh my god, I really messed up my camera, didn't I? Give me 1 second, hold on. So sorry. Okay. Let's just close this. Is it right? Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad, my bad. Can you guys hear me? I think you guys can hear me now, right? Okay, my bad. I muted myself. How did I end up doing that? Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? But I mean, for Rebirth of Souls, I'll have to buy what's it called? digital version because it's the ultimate version, you know. So that's the sad part of it, you know. Okay. Based on Sparking Zero's prices, buying the stuff that comes with the Ultimate Edition for Rebirth shouldn't cost that much more, like $10 so extra. So I'm willing to bite that bullet. So it's good. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think that's a fair trade for sure. Sunny D, I'm 5 years old, super excited for Sparking of Souls. Yeah, man, shut your ass up, Sunny D, man. What the hell are you talking about? Fucking stupid ass. Alright. Delaney, 33 here. So I am part of an old geezer club. Hey, we got another 30-year-old. Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. I love that. I love that. So far, the age range of the audience is like, it's definitely minimum mid 20s, and then everything is higher than that. Cool. The smartest 5-year-old ever running his own YouTube channel. Crazy, lol. Yeah, right? I don't know how he's doing it. He's doing some crazy job right there. Yeah, it's all good now. That's good. 1991 Club. Let's go. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. All right, guys. Just a question, man. How you guys feeling about the? Let's get into the topic. So, how do you guys feel about the Rebirth of Souls so far, man? As we're getting closer to the date, how do you guys feel about it? What are you guys looking most forward to? What is like? How do you feel about the character roster? Have you been surprised by the character roster? I know there's one character that we're very surprised about, right? Kai and Shiba, right? Kai and Shiba is someone that nobody saw it coming. And how do you think he stands by with the whole Arenero situation? Do you guys think Arenero will still be a separate character, or will it be, or does he just share, like, is he under the umbrella of Kai and Shiba? Since Kai and Shiba, as we've seen in the Kain trailer, right? We saw that he had the Arenero costume itself. So that was interesting. So what are you guys' thoughts about just the overall game, anyways? Andre says, still have my criticism of the game, but I am going to support it. Yes. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I know, Andre. I mean, you can emphasize on the criticism. I know that you talked extensively about it already, but it'd be cool if you shared with the chat and let them know about how you feel about the game. Yeah. Let's see. Overall, Lava says, overall, I'm feeling good about it. I still want to feel how good the game feels in hand. Yes, that's the big one, right? I think to me, one of the most important things in a game, especially in a fighting game, is how the game feels moving around. I think movement and like input lag and whatnot is like the most important things in a fighting game for me. So if it feels good to move around and doing all these flash steps and juking and schmoothin', I want to be schmoothin' in this game is what I'm saying. And obviously it helps the fact that my main is going to be Yoruichi, so being able to do that is not going to be, super hard. It's kind of almost laid out for me at that point, but I mean, still. Yeah. Let's see. Kayan really shook the entire community. Bruh said, nah, I'd be playable, right? I wonder what was the thought process, because I'm sure this was not their initial idea. Like, I'm sure their initial idea was not putting Kai and Shiba in the game. I think their initial idea was like, let's put Arenero, because that makes, to me, that makes more sense, because Kain he's dead. He's a dead character, and he doesn't really have a lot of screen time. He's important to Rukia's character and, like, the whole relationship with Ukitake, but he's a more like story specific, specifically effective for story, basically. And but maybe I think during development, what happened is they saw Arenero and they're like, yo, this guy is pretty much Kai and Shiba, so why not just make Kai and Shiba, a character in the game straight up? So I'm thinking maybe something like that, right? That's my assumption. Let's see. I think the hype is too much. I can't even enjoy other games anymore. It's pain. Oh man, Delaney. I can see where you're coming from, man. I can see where you're coming from. Especially with this game, it's like, man, I have never been so hyped for like a fighting game in such a long time for me. So this is like I can't wait. This feeling that I've got, it's been a while. It's been like years since I got this. The last time I felt this way was like probably like Smash Ultimate. Yeah. Smash Ultimate, which was like 2017. So it's been years, man. It's been a while. So this is cool. I'm gonna treat it the same way. Like, I'm gonna grind in this game and everything. Do hosting like tournaments and be part of tournaments as well too. So very very excited about that. Arenero being a costume is like 90% certain. No clue if costumes can change visuals in any way, so we'll have to wait and see. See, that's the thing, right? True. That is the very much the big confusion that lies. I have two theories about that. It's basically one, Arenado is not a separate slot or like his own character necessarily. He's basically what you see Kai and Shiba with the Arenado outfit is what you get basically, and that's about it. That's one theory. The second theory is he'll be treated similar to something like Ichigo and White situation, which right now the theory is White is a echo character. He's an echo to Ichigo, or in other words, even a clone character, if that's what the terminology that you understand. But basically, what that means is shares almost everything moveset wise, the exact same as regular Ichigo. But the only difference is Gikon animations, intro and outro animations, and the voice acting basically. That's it. That's the only difference. So if you play Ichigo or White, you're basically playing the same character moveset wise. So they might go that's my second theory. They might go that route with Arenero, where he's an echo to Kai and Shiba. So moveset wise, everything is exactly the same. And the only difference is the Gikon animation, intro, outro, and the voice lines. So those are my two theories about that. If costumes like Arenero and possibly White can change facial expression, voice lines, and Gikko moves to better suit it, that'd be cool as hell. Yeah, that's basically that's what I'm talking about. That's the second theory, right? For a sec, I thought the Delaney meant I can't enjoy any games because motherfuckers be saying I can't. But I remember that we aren't that annoying, loud, part of Sparking Zero community. I don't know much about the Sparking Zero community. I don't know how that works, but okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they're annoyingly loud. So, I enjoyed Bleach Shattered Blades, so there's no way I won't like this game. That's so true. I didn't actually that didn't cross my mind, Delaney. Like you love Shattered Blade. You at least you enjoyed it at the time when you played it, right? So it's like it's only up for it's only up for you. Oh my god, I wish I was in your position, man. I wish I was in your position. Hey, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I have actually played Shattered Blade on my channel, part of the Bleach Legacy series. Whew, that was rough. For me, I had a very rough experience with that game. I mean, obviously, it didn't help the fact that I wasn't using like a motion control, but generally speaking, I hate motion controls in general in games. So it wouldn't really help my experience even if I played on a real Wii. So yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I got so mad playing that game, which is not something that normally happens. But yeah, it was just something, man. For me, I was just mad the fact that there's no option to play the game with like normal like a normal fighting game. You were stuck of playing that game in a very specific way that was so casual heavy. And the whole like motion control stuff, it's fine just as long as you can play the game traditionally, that was my only gripe with the game. So yeah. Okay, so because apparently we can't support more than one game at a time in their eyes. Oh, really? So the Sparking Zero community, they don't like when you support other games? Is that how it works? That's crazy. Wow, why are they like that? That's kind of crazy. Okay. Damn, that's weird. Okay. So, let's see. Crazy. TLDR, if you supported any other game but Sparking or criticized the game's problems, you were in the wrong. No way. So if you were in the Sparking Zero community and you talk shit about anything Sparking Zero, you'll get hate on it? Are you serious? Yo, I mean, I'm not that surprised because isn't that I mean, okay, this is I don't know. No, it's not a okay, it's not a hot take. I think this is kind of known that like Dragon Ball community in general, like we're talking like surface level people, right? In the Dragon Ball community are like very very annoying people. Very very annoying people is what I've heard. Like immature and like they have like really bad takes. That I know that much. But I with that understanding, I'm not too surprised if that's the case, you know. Let's see. Shisha, I know Shattered Blade traumatized you. Yeah, I know. I think yeah. I think you're the first person who commented on that video. I remember the lady, like you're the one who told me about like, oh, like I know maybe this game sucks, but I remember you know, playing this game, it was so fun. So I remember that. That was something. Um let's see. I thought I didn't have a problem with motion controls in games, but then I replayed Super Mario Galaxy 1 and realized motion controls are fucking stressful when you need to be accurate with movement. Yeah, yo, that's so weird, Lava, because Mario Galaxy, when I played it when I was young, I still love the game. Don't get me wrong, I still love the game a lot, but I remember the motion controls not bothering me at all when I was younger. But then the like as you know older I got, I think the first time I realized that I don't like motion controls, or maybe it's the realization that the older I'm getting, the less I'm liking motion controls, was when I played Skyward Sword. I'm a huge hardcore Zelda fan, so the motion controls themselves were not doing anything for me, but it pushed me through, like because I love Zelda so much, right? I pushed to play that game. You know, despite the motion controls, they weren't bad. Here's the thing: motion controls were not bad in that game, but I just for such a long period of time, it's not that kind of game that you just play with motion controls. You know what I mean? You sit down and you play for like 4 hours in a row. You get tired of just swinging your Wiimote around, even if they worked. You know, I'm just sick of it. I was just so sick of it. But yeah. Let's see. Don't be don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I have high standards, especially because we've been getting terrible anime games for so long, and now we know it's because they don't care enough. Because the okay, low key painful as fuck. Yeah, I know. Upcoming mobile game, The Hidden Ones, looks and feels much better than any console game, including ROS. So I think the movement is too slow and restricted, limited for a Bleach fight. Plus, we need universal cancels and focus parry and clashing system more similar to Soul Resonance. I hate the censored character damage. That's about it. Yeah, I think the character models look good, and the and okay, I think I'll just stop there. Okay, but anyways, I love Bleach, so I'm gonna play it with my best friend, so it's probably gonna be even bigger fan. Shoot me if I don't buy it. Yeah. Okay. About the mechanics and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, we talked about this, you know, previous live streams. I can't really say anything on it. I can't really speak too much on it until we actually play the game. Because visually speaking, it might look a certain way, but my expectations are when we'll actually play the game itself, it's gonna be absolutely amazing and everything around it, especially neutral wise, where there's actually dash cancels in the game. That's actually confirmed from what we've seen with like the Byakuya and stuff like that. I think the game will have its own like crazy stuff, if that makes sense, in terms of like whether it's movement wise or clash wise or whatever it is. I'm sure it'll have its own insane advanced techniques that will make it really sick. But the sensor stuff, I agree. And especially recently when we got I saw like I don't really follow any other anime games besides like Bleach. I'm not like I want to specify that I'm not like some anime game channel. I'm not like some Globku or anything like that. I'm only covering Bleach stuff. That's the whole point of this channel at the end of the day. So I just wanted to specify that. But I just saw this thing, the Demon Souls game, the second one or whatever. That game is rated M, bro. And I was so shocked by that. I was like, how is this game rated M and it has blood and everything, and then this game doesn't get it? I still understand why. It's because the same way that they're trying to make this game as accessible as possible, because I think the goal of this specific game is accessibility. They're trying to make this game accessible to everyone. Right now, it's a testing ground almost for a Bleach game itself. We haven't had a Bleach game for so much of a long time, right? So right now, they don't want to take any high risk. They don't want to put the game as M rated because it locks the like the player ability in their eyes. And this game is also accessible for like PS4. I know a lot of games are accessible for PS4, but you get the point, right? They're trying to make this game available on every platform, and basically everyone needs to buy this game is where they're trying to get at, and try to make it easier for everybody to buy this game. From there, I think like if there's like a sequel game, which I think there will be if they want to cover like Thousand Blood War like story mode, I think that they will be more willing to take bigger risks at that point. I like if there's a sequel game, that game is going to be rated M for sure. There is no way you can adapt Thousand Year Blood War without it making M for 17 plus the ESRB rating, right? Is this how do you do it? That Thousand Year Blood War is just filled with blood everywhere and a bunch of just it's very gory. That's the point. Let's see. The Dragon Ball fans can't read, so it's a given. I would know. I'm one of them. Damn, Lava. That's not true. You can read. You can read everyone's chat over here. Let's see. I do think ROS will be higher quality than Hidden Ones, but time will tell. I'll be honest. I've seen glimpses of Hidden Ones, but I mean, I can't really speak too much. Again, it's hard for me to speak too much on these stuff because we haven't touched the game. We haven't played the game. So it's like, we can only... Something can look so good, but can feel so different. I think that's always my take on all this stuff. I've seen the Hidden Ones, but I was like, okay, it looks cool, but I don't know how it feels like, so I can't really talk too much about it. Unless if they have like previous history on like, these people developed like, I don't know, some like very high established game that are known for crazy movement or something. If it's not for that, then I can't really speak too much about it until the game actually comes out and people get to try it, honestly, hilarious seeing the sparking community falling apart at the seams because they glazed their game too hard and let too many things slide. I mean, what the hell are they letting slide? Like, what are they defending? That's my question. What are they defending? Lava, like I know that the biggest criticism about the game is like the balance of it. That's one thing I know for sure that they talk about all the time is that the balance is really bad. There's like 150 characters, but online you only see like 4 characters. I know that the story mode is not so good, and stuff like that. So, yeah. But what is that what they're trying to defend? Like those sort of things? You know what I mean? That's what I'm shocked about. While I'm talking, let me just put like some video or something like that because it'd be better that way. We'll just go on YouTube real quick. We'll just put some Rebirth of Souls. Character trailer playlist. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, I don't want to put some volume. Okay. Is it a playlist? Playlist. Okay, Bandai Namco. Yeah, that'll do. All right. All right, I'll let this play while we're talking. Okay. So, so read it. I know one of them. I love Bleach, so I'm gonna play it. Yeah, do that. Okay, I do think ROS will be high quality. I've seen this one. But that's enough about sparking. I think Rebirth should be able to keep their players if the online feels fun and not annoying. I agree. I absolutely agree. No, for sure. I also think so too, to be honest. The online is so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating how they like don't reveal any information or barely any information. It's like, I don't understand why they do that. Why can't you just talk about the online? I'm sure that hopefully that they'll do an actual trailer or something about it. Like similar to like the system overview, right? They better do something like that with the online, man. Why can't they just talk about that? Let's see. The biggest thing with ROS versus sparking is that ROS is made to be competitive. Yes, that's the thing. That's a bit. Why do you, thank you, Delani. Thank you, Delani. Like honestly, it's weird to even compare. Both games are doing very different things and trying to achieve different things. Like the goal is so different for both of these games. So it's like, why is it even being compared? I don't even know. I don't even know why is that even a thing. Let's see. I think I'm on a timeout because I posted too many comments in a row and some got cut. Oh, geez. Wait, what the heck's going on? Oh, damn. That's weird. Yeah, I guess maybe it didn't allow you to put too much, huh? Okay, that's weird. Ron Giku Matsumoto trailer on repeat works. Right? Oh my god. That'd be so funny. Yeah, Dalani is his waifu, straight up Ron Giku, man, which is respect right there, man. That's not a very popular opinion, so full respect on that, man. I'm curious though, what are your reasons? I mean, besides saying like, I guess the obvious. Why do you like Ron Giku so much? They defended the game missing features from previous games, minimal, non-existent customization for most characters, the massive balance issues because of bad design, amongst other things. Okay. Oh, and 12 maps. Really? 12 maps in there's only 12 maps in that game? Really? That's very small. I'm surprised. Okay. Rebirth has like double of that. Yeah, straight up. I'm shocked. Wow. That's something. What is this? Oh. Okay, we'll just leave this on. Why not? Okay. So I agree with you, Shisha. I think if this game succeeds, they're gonna go all out with subsequent games, more risk taking. I hope so. Yes, Andre. Right now, they don't have the like I said, they don't have the luxury to be taking huge risks. It's a Bleach game after so many years. They want to play it safe. That's basically the point of it. So I'm willing to give it, the pass for now in that regard. It's after when its success is very high and they get the goals of this game that they want to, in terms of sale wise and all. We'll see from there. From there, there's no excuse, right? From there, there's no excuse afterwards of whatever their plan is. That was my last comment about Sparking Zero to answer your question, lol. Yeah. Okay, we don't have to see all this again. This is like a long ass one. Oh yeah. What do you got? This is I have to talk about this because this has been on my head for quite some time since like the last video. Sorry, 2 videos ago. So you know how, let me go to stages. Yes, let me go to stages real quick, right? Okay. This is by the way, if you guys are wondering, this is the Resource of Souls website, which is a fantastic website for like as a Bleach hub, it's perfect. It's amazing. And you know, go support the creators of this. If you guys are willing to know, it's basically like a fan wiki, the best fan wiki for Rebirth of Souls that I've seen so far. So anyway, support these guys if you can. Join the Discord and yeah. Anyways, so look at the amount of stages that they have. It's actually insane. And one thing that was on my mind with this is I think that some stages there's gonna be some like do you guys think there's gonna be some stages that are gonna be smaller or bigger than others and vice versa? Okay. What is it? Delani. I just like her vibe, to be honest. Just super chill, but also a woman that takes no BS. The other two massive reasons already knows about that. Yeah, okay, respect. Yeah. Love her booba too. Anyways, yeah, back to topic. What I was saying is, you know how, for example, here, right? Karakura Town evening stage. You guys can see that, right? You see these rails, for example. I've seen footage of like one of the previous like footages that we saw. There was like Toshiro versus Gin, I think, or Ulquiorra. They were around this railing, and then they started shifting up and down a little bit. And I think there was like some collision involved there. I'm not too sure, but basically it wasn't acting like a normal like a blank slate, like as if there's nothing there. So the big question is, does that actually affect battle in any way? Seeing them go like up and down like that, because that was interesting. Because I know that okay, we've seen some stuff where going up and down, like the y-axis, there are some moves that do that to dodge attacks and whatnot. Like I know Rukia has one of her specials where she goes down or up or something like that. So altitude, does altitude actually affect battle is what I'm saying, right? I really wonder, because if it does, that really imposes an interesting question about also even the stage selection. Let's see. I think the stage sizes differ. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, Andre, if the stage sizes differ, that's a big deal. That's actually a very big deal. Okay, hold on. Lava. Yoruichi is my top waifu from Bleach. Basic. Yeah, I know. But Candace is my number 2, right behind her. Candace's design is cool and works so good with her powers. Candace, I have never heard of Candace being like some waifu material. Wow. It's always amongst the Bambis, it's always Bambietta being always the picked one out of anybody. I wonder why Candace. I mean, you actually explained it already, so that's cool. Yoruichi, yeah, I mean, there's a reason why she's loved by so many, right? She's literally the perfect girl. I mean, I'm just saying, man. I agree with you. I completely understand where you're coming from, my dude. I completely understand. All right. I always show that like every live stream. My Yoruichi relax time figure. Anyways, let's see. I think electricity powers tend to sway me. Yoruichi and Candace both rocking them, so yeah. I don't know how to tag in YouTube chat, but Andre, yeah, those are the 2 massive reasons at the end. Yeah, look, man, Bambietta is hot, but I can't stand her. You can't stand Bambietta? What? Why is that? Do you find her annoying or something? Yoruichi is my number 2. Respect. Miss me with that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so guys, I was talking about the stage selection, because if stage sizes actually differ, that actually is a big deal, because that will affect matches themselves, just straight up. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know if any of you played like Smash ever, but in Smash, competitive wise, there's actually very specific stage selections that people do. So, and it'll affect the whole matchup with some characters one to the other. Like like heavies, for example. Heavies, they prefer smaller stages so that opponents cannot like have too much space to like run away and whatnot, and they can kill the opponents earlier in a stage. So that's one way that, for example, a small stage affects a whole match just straight up. Like that's what I mean. So so that's the thing about like this whole stage thing, right? If it actually happens where stages are like this, I mean, guys, that means we're gonna have a system where you might want to like ban stages and select stages and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because the stages are different, so it will definitely have an impact on matches. So someone like Sajin, I'm sure he wants to go in a smaller stage. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh wait, did my comment go through? Okay. Oh, hey Makai. Hey, howdy. Congrats on 100. Yo, thanks, man. Thank you so much. Glad to see you here, man. It's been a while. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I'm pretty happy about that, and thank you for congratulations coming to the stream and telling me that. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good to see you in a while. Yeah, whenever we want to do a stream, man, just just let me know, man. Whenever the group is ready to do it. Yeah, we'll have to set up the next live stream. At least before Rebirth of Souls comes out, man, we gotta set up a live stream again. At least one more time, you know? But thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's cause Bambi yeets dudes when she's mad just to cool her temper. Like hell no. No, Lava, you forgot one important detail. She has intercourse with the men and then he eats them, right? So yeah, take that as you will. If that's what you're into, it is what it is. It's cause all right. So Makai, actually, let me pull up the site on my end. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you can check out the website. It's a really good one. What do you think about the stages mostly being air with background? If that makes any sense. Oh, that's cool. That's completely fine by me. I don't see any problems with that. That's how a lot of Bleach battles are, right? So it's very accurate to the source material. However, it's actually not true that most battles are like that. For example, look at the stage selection, right? Check out this stage selection. Okay, so you got above the canopy of Last Notice stages. Grounded stage, right here, straight up. Big Karakura Town, ground stage as well. But I mean, I think it is. Because I mean, it's close enough to the ground. Whatever. Well, whatever. Okay. You got Karakura Town Sky Stage, so that's another Sky Stage, you could say. But this one is grounded as well. Desert Stage, grounded. Ichigo Soul Rainless Stage, grounded. Karakura Park Evening, grounded. Night Stage, grounded. Karakura Town, grounded. Guys, I'm just saying, most of the battles are actually not in the sky. If you actually pay attention to the stage selection, there's actually a lot of stages where you're actually grounded. Look at that. I mean, to be honest, half of these stages I've seen right now, I'm looking at it right now, like really quickly. You guys can see this, right? There's a lot of stages where you're actually grounded. So yeah, I think it's like a huge misconception that a lot of the stages are you think they're fighting in the sky, but it's actually not true. Let's see. Makai, I'll be here for a while, and yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, thank you, man. I feel honored for you to you coming here and just chilling. That's cool. Kayan looks cooler than I imagined he'd be. I wish we had a proper Araniero moveset though. The thing about Araniero is complicated, man, because in this actual source material, all he is he's just basically Kayan. Yeah, he gets a resurrection, but it's not enough to make a moveset, right? But if he is some sort of character, it's gonna be an echo and similar to White, and it'll be just locked into a what do you call it? A Gigon move. His resurrection would be locked to a Gigon move. That makes the most sense to me. Yeah, it's all good, man. But there's just not enough to work with Araniero, especially if you look at the source material. He's just basically Kayan, just straight up. Let's see. Shisha, god damn it, you just made the legacy argument. Wait. Legacy argument? What are you talking about? The legacy argument? Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Lava. Can you elaborate on that? Meninas Makalan looks great too. Oh yeah, Meninas? Yeah, she looks great. She looks great. I don't have anything with the Bambietas. I think they're cool, but I don't have like a king for any of them. Um let's see. I don't mind either, but I think battles usually go above ground, even on ground stage. Yeah, that it is true, Dela. I get your point. I get your point, Delaney. It is true that they're um actually, did we see uh, hmm is it true though? Because okay, I might be remembering it wrong. Okay, I'll look at Ichigo Soulless, Soul Rainless stage again, but I don't remember them actually being in the air ever. But okay, maybe there's some stage where they're always grounded. Is that how it works? I might be wrong on that, but what about the Waco Mundo Desert stage? Or wait, have we seen this stage actually in one of the demos? I think we have, huh? Yes, we have. Okay, I think we have, yeah. Okay. In Sougyoku Hill as well, did we see that also them fighting in the air? Yeah, okay, maybe they do fight in the air in like almost every stage, huh? Now that I think about it, yeah. In this case, like they go in the air and then sometimes they come back to the ground, you know? How do I feel about that? I think that's fine. There's no big deal. I don't see any problems with that necessarily. But I can see why people wouldn't like it. Like they want to stay on the ground, but personally it doesn't really bother me because again, it's accurate to the source material, so I'm cool with that, you know? Let's see. But yeah, that's why Candace is above Bambieta. Medinas is for me, to be honest, lol. Yeah, makes sense. Delaney, I don't mind either, but I think battles usually go above ground even when on ground stage. Yeah, we talked about that. About to hit a workout. Hey, Makai, yes, get those gains, man. I gotta get on that too. I've been slacking off, not gonna lie. I need to get on some good workout again. At least start at home, you know, because I gotta get in shape. I gotta stop being sick and boost up my immune system. So, I gotta get to that. I can't tell if fake Karakura Town stage with Aizen and Yama starts on the ground or not, because they're clearly very high up. Yeah, the site says it's a ground stage, so I don't know. We don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess we'll just have to wait till the game comes out. This is the only thing that makes sense to me. I mean that's a crater too, though. That's a straight up crater. There's no way they're gonna. I think they're gonna find like. I think that they're fighting slightly above ground because look at this. There's no way you're gonna fight on the crater. That's a whole slant right there. That's gonna affect gameplay for sure. You know what I mean? Let's see. I agree, Shisha. It's just to be honest, the devs are working with Kubo. I expected to see some cool new moves that we haven't seen in the manga. I mean, the thing about Aranero is that his whole. I mean, the other thing about Aranero is the fact that his whole big gimmick is like imitation, right? That's pretty much what he's all about, manipulating through like the other opponents' like memories and whatnot. You know, that's his whole gimmick at the end of the day. So that's what I mean by like. It's not about what he's hiding. It's about that's what just Aranero is. That's just what's his whole gimmick is basically. That's what I'm looking for. That's Araniero's gimmick straight up, and pretty much nothing else. But I'd rather wait for the Hell arc to see. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, but I'd rather wait for the Hell arc to see new things. To be honest, yeah. I mean that's pretty much what would happen. Let's see. Lava. Legacy is a friend of mine who likes Bombietta. Don't defend that shit. Okay. God damn. Now you guys are going on a on a long talk about the which one is wife and whatnot. Damn, talk about the Bambis and stuff right here. Okay, I see you guys. People of culture. All right. There's one thing that will make me mad at the devs at this stage, and that is if they ever mention the word bounce. Delani, I'm sure that would never happen. Bounce are never gonna be mentioned even once. Freaking BBS, Bleach Brave Souls, which has like every character you can imagine in that freaking mobile gotcha game. That game doesn't even have the bounce. We're safe. I'm just saying, we're safe. If that game doesn't happen, there's no way this game would have it. The wooden boards destruction in Soul Society looks the coolest to me. I know. I wish we had more environmental destructions. Yeah, actually there is. I think I remember seeing it in one of the Karakura stages. Like I think I saw where the poles get down or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but even this one, the Lost Noches hallway stage. There's a lot of ground destruction and it looks sick. And I think the Quincy training ground would have something similar because I can see a bunch of like rubbles here in the grounded. So I think that this stage would have it. I think the Seirit here Ruin stage also has that, if I'm not mistaken, from the demo from like a long time ago, or the Westgate. Each one of them I think has it. The forest one also I think has stage destruction, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at that. Squad 8 barracks. Look at that. You can straight up see all that ground destruction. Oh, that's sick. Oh, yeah. Xylopodos laboratory stage also had that. And Squad 8 barracks. Yeah. If you're worried about stage destructions, yeah, there's plenty here. There's a lot of stages that actually have it. So we're good. We're good on stage destruction. It's going to be sick. Let's see. I think in the Serite, you physically can't walk in the sky. So you shouldn't be able to go in the air. The Serite. But maybe you can toggle that on and off on the ground stages. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, they cannot like float in the air, huh? That's so true. Wow. Wow. Damn, lava. Interesting. But I mean, I think that at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, there's the accuracy of like the manga that you want to do, but there's also the, for the sake of gameplay and competitive nature of the game, that'd be kind of weird if you were just stuck on the ground because you want to be lore accurate. You know what I mean? So I think for gameplay reasons, that's why they're in the sky, because you don't want to create that inconsistency in the competitive nature of the game, because that would be very messy. That would be very messy. Canonically speaking, you are right. You are correct that they're probably gonna have to stay on the ground, but because this is a competitive game at the end of the day, right? So they want to be consistent from stage to stage, and because if that's the case, they will have to like ban one of the stages and whatnot. But yeah, and like I said, there might be a toggle as well. That's also possible. But yeah, that's probably the reason why they are floating even in a stage where they shouldn't be, right? My thumbs are gonna be so buff after 21 March, right? Oh my god, I'm gonna have like arthritis and all that stuff. It's gonna be crazy. At least Legacy doesn't like Giselle Lava. Who the hell? I wonder who the hell is actually a Giselle fan. Like calls Giselle his waifu? Actually, husbando? What the hell? I don't even know how to feel about that. Dude, I know there's some Giselle like fans out there. I mean, it's one thing to be into like what's the word? Like guys that look like girl, femboy, that's the word, femboy, right? It's one thing to be into femboys, but Giselle is not even just that. Giselle is just straight up a masochist femboy. And if you're into that, seek help. Just saying. Let's see. My friend has mentioned that he doesn't like the character going into the air because the further you get from the ground, the less detailed the background becomes, which is valid as fuck. Oh, like it has like, is it like anti-aliasing that you're talking about, where it's like the further out you go, the ground becomes like more pixelated and whatnot? I'm assuming. I think that's what you mean, right? But if you're talking about like blurry, like the background becomes more like what's it called, like, you know, like motion blur. Well, it's not really motion blur, it's just more blurry, which is, I think, different than pixelated, right? So if it's more blurry, I have no problems with that, because if it's blurry, I mean, you can just focus more on the action of you and the opponent just fighting, right? So there's no big deal. I think, to me, that's a plus in some ways, you could say, because at least the focus of the action is just on both of you, and that's it. But if you're talking about pixelated, okay, yeah, that might be a bit of a problem for sure. I agree with that. But I'm sure in the, you know, the PC version, there's no issues like that, which is why I'm probably buying the PC version, because it's going to be better in general. I mean, PS5 should be able to output something like that very easily, but I don't know why. I mean, these are cell shaded graphics. Like, come on now. Like, there's no way that the PS5 cannot not handle, you know, having details like that even from far away. So, I wonder what's the situation on that. But anyways, let's see. Having that to be toggle would be very nice for people who don't like it. Yeah, he doesn't, Makai, but Leg has some wild shit about. Oh, so somebody does like Giselle. Oh my god. So this person named Leg. God damn. I can't remember what stream it was, but you had to be there. Where's the bikini DLC? Hey, Hollow Man. Hey, how you doing, man? It's been a while. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad you're here. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. I thought they would wait till the last core is over, till Thousand Year Blood War stuff, so they could put in the changes it makes. Bro, no, don't let there be bikini DLC. No. I don't want. Please, no bikini DLC. I swear. This is not that. This is not Dead or Alive. Don't do this. Don't put that kind of thing in there. Please. We're men of culture, but don't ruin my game either. I don't want to be playing in tournaments. Then I see freaking Ron Giku in bikini DLC while I'm trying to freaking win this freaking tournament. You know what I mean? I don't want that. Unless you, I mean, yeah, you can ban those costumes, but it would just be more complicated if they did that. It just sounds like a mess. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. This is not that kind of game. This is not that kind of game. This is not Dead or Alive. Last Noche stage with the red giant pillar looks beautiful. So I wish we could fly all over the stages at high speeds to explore it. I'm so picky. Wish I could fly all over the stages at high speeds to explore. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. That would be cool. I mean, it would make more sense in a, you know, if this was like an RPG type of game where you open world RPG where you just explore and stuff like that. So that makes sense. But this is a fighting game, so it'd be weird if you can do in a, you know, in a setting like that, you know. LFM. I already have my Ron Giku with Thousand Blood War design. Kubo cooked it when it updated. Well, welcome, LFM, to the stream. Hope you enjoyed this. As you can see, we're cultured people talking about Giselle of all characters. But yeah, hope you enjoy the stream, man. Yeah, and you have your Ron Geek 2000 Blood War outfit, so that's cool, man. That's really cool. You're one of the lucky ones. I wish everybody had that, man. Why is it only Toshiro, Ron Giku, and Yoruichi Byakuya so far with like the 1000 Blood War outfit, man? It should be more than that. Like, why is it just them? I hope later on they actually show more of the 1000 Blood War outfit and sort of just give it to everybody, because that's kind of unfair. I don't really like when they do like character biasness in some ways, or a special character treatment in just games in general. Like, come on, this is a fighting game. Give everyone the equal amount of like special treatment. You know what I'm saying? If they add Orihime 1000 Blood War costume, it will break Sunny. Yo, Sunny D would lose his mind. He would lose his mind if Orihime had the 1000 Blood War costume, man. Oh my god. There are a lot of people, like a lot. The creepy shit makes them like them more. Yeah, I guess so. Man, I don't know how I feel about that. Giselle, a demon. Not valid. I don't give up. Oh my god, why? Do you guys remember, man, in that Thousand Year Blood War, you know what Giselle did to Bambietta? When I saw that shit, I was like, so anyone who feels some kind of way, I would ask those Giselle fans, I would make them watch that scene again where she's beating the shit out of Bambietta, like when she's like a zombie, just breaking her head, completely broken. And I would straight up ask them, how do you feel about Giselle, knowing that this is the kind of girl she is, this is the kind of person he is. And if they still say that makes them hard, they need help. I'm just saying, man. I always remember that scene. Did you see Bambietta's eyes in that scene? I felt so bad. And then she gets off of it. Oh yeah, he's into necrophilia. That's true. Should I be saying words like that on stream? I don't even know. Okay. I mean, if you're flying through the air, the ground would look blurry. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't mind that. I don't think that's a big deal. To me, it's more like a sense of like, okay, they get to focus more on the action. I mean, I know there's a difference between blurry and like pixelated, right? So if it's like almost like a fog, like a blurry fog-ish, or well, it's not really a fog, but you know what I mean, like blur. Just blur is almost intentional in a sense where they're trying to make you focus on the action. But if it's pixelated, which is different, you know, that would be bad. Let's see. I want to know where Momo is. I'm still in my cope. Yeah, LFM. Momo, I have no idea. But listen, LFM, there's even a more important character, more than even Momo, that needs to be addressed. Out of every character that hasn't been shown yet, one character that needs attention is Orihime. Where is Orihime? That's the big question out of anybody. Okay, forget about Baragon, forget about Dangai Ichigo, Momo, Yumichika. Where's Orihime? That's the number one question. She deserves it out of more than anybody. Like, I'm not even a huge bias. She's not like my wife or anything, but she's a main character. You know what I mean? She deserves it more than anybody. Okay. Leg doesn't like Giselle, but he said some out of pocket shit before. Oh crap! Like what? What the hell did Lava even? What did Leg even say, Lava? Delaney, only eyes in Speedo is valid. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh my god! Let me just play one of the videos while we're talking about this stuff. Okay. Ikaku in a Speedo. Wait, wasn't Ikaku in an actual Speedo in one of the like the anime the beach episode? Ikaku was actually in a Speedo. So that's funny. Rangiku in beach attire would have been boing boing sound just for her. Honestly, LFM, that's so true. That's so true. Oh my god. You know what's interesting, guys, is the fact that Yoruichi and Soyphone are their uncensored versions, but not Hallibell. Isn't that interesting, huh? So it's like, if they cross that line for, you know, the under action, it becomes too much. But some side action is okay. It's very interesting to me. I don't know. I don't see any problems with that. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, she still look good though. Hallibell still looks good, so there's no problems with that. Let's see. There's 3 more characters who are getting 1000 Blood War fits, so who knows? Yeah, I know. There's still that many people, but I mean, I'm hoping for, if there is gonna be like a season pass 2, they better add more. That's the point I'm trying to make. They better add more of that. Bro, I've never been more traumatized by a set of manga panels in my life, bro. Yeah, you know, that's what I mean, Lava. That's what I mean. It, how, how? Just you know what I mean? Just how? They wish that. Well, they wish that were them. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious, Hollow Man? They wish that they were the one getting destroyed. God damn it, man. I swear, dudes, some dudes, man, are so freaking weird. Some dudes, man, just strange. God damn. Yeah, they need help. They wish they were them. Some people would say that ironically, no cap. Oh my god. Andre, Yumichika saying Giselle reeked off semen was freaking hilarious. Yeah, I know, that was actually funny. Viz had a heart attack and run faster translated differently. Oh, I wish they kept that in. Is the uncensored version still available somewhere? Is it on Blu-ray? On Blu-ray, does he actually say the uncensored version? I wonder. I'm still hoping for a big drop towards the end of March. Oh, like for Orihime? Yeah. I know. Makai saying Momo. Imagine if she arrives, lol. Yeah, I mean, it'll be cool. It'd be cool. Hey, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Momo is fine. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, just I don't know moveset wise she would have a lot because I know there's Toby Yume, but yeah, I can only see her using Toby Yume and like have some like keto spells. But they always give like a unique gimmick to everybody all the time. So there's that. Let's see. I mean, bro, we got Kain Shiba and we've got to get Baragon and Dangai. Yeah, I'm optimistic that they're hiding something. Yeah, I know, that's the thing, man. That's my only hope. I'm just wondering why is it taking so long for Orihime? that's my only thing. What is the strategy? What is the strategy? You've shown over 30 characters and you refuse to show one of the main characters in Bleach. That's what I don't understand. You know what I mean? Oh, wait. Oh, this is good footage. Guys. I want to see. I'm glad he actually came here because I want to see if they actually end up in the air in this fight. I'll let it play and I'll try to notice it. Or if you guys notice that during this fight, if they end up in the air or not, let me know. Okay. So, let's see what we got. LFM Orihime needs Urian's double shield. Oh my gosh, yo, LFM, yo, no joke. You know how many times I actually imagined that? LFM, I imagined Orihime with like that Urian double shield like so many times. Like when I was thinking about like how she would be designed in like on a fighting game setting. I always think of that. That's so crazy that you actually thought of that. Wow. And I was thinking like maybe she would like bounce off of the shield. Oh my gosh, that's so cool that somebody else actually thought about that. That's so cool. LFM. Delaney, honestly, Ikaku in Speedo would be a bald choice. I see what you did there, Delaney. I see what you did there. Oh god, you're a freaking comedian, bro. Andre, I'd love to see Tosin transform into his hollow forms. Yeah, you would see that in probably the story. He's gonna be probably a boss character in the story mode, similar to like the other halls we've seen. That's probably what's gonna happen, which is cool. It still works fine, you know. Oh yeah, Shisha. Remember when I said a few streams ago, no Halle Bell under boob, no buy? I remember that. Yeah. I'm still buying. Are you crazy? And it came to pass. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, you know what's funny about that is the fact that some people actually do this stuff for real. Like, come on, man. You're more than that. You're more than just some underboob. Like, we're people of culture, but come on, man. Like, how desperate and horny can you be? You know what I mean? Let's see. Would have preferred uncensored Halle Bell, but I was prepared for worst case scenario, so I don't even mind. She looks fun and definitely in my mains regardless. Lol. Oh, really? She's one of your mains. Okay, that's another question. What are your guys like potential mains in the game? Yeah, I would love to know each and one of your mains and just talk about that. But which one comes like top one? Because when you say mains, you gotta have one that takes over like everybody else. There's no way that you're maining like 5 characters, right? It has to be that one character that you want to play more than anybody else, right? So just mention that one because realistically speaking, if you guys actually want to play this game like competitively, you guys cannot have more than like 2 mains at best. Like basically like have one main and then co-main a character, or like have a secondary at best. Because like come on, this is a legit fighting game. This is no freaking Sparking Zero where you're gonna main like 6 characters. It doesn't work that way. Because you have to grind in each one of these characters because they feel so different from each other, right? So yeah. Let's see. I laughed so hard when Halliwell was the one that scared the devs away from the manga fit. Yeah, I know. That is, yeah, you know what I mean, though, lady? Is that like wasn't Yoruichi and Soyphone enough? I thought that would be enough because that's still a lot. To me, that's still a lot of showing, right? So that's weird. That's interesting to me. Momo mixes keto with Tobiyume's fireballs, and it has been said that their power is compared to a Zero. Whoa, I forgot about that. Really, LFM? That's crazy. Okay, that's cool. She could make an interesting moveset. I can see it happening. I believe in the devs. It's like they always come up with really interesting gameplay designs for every character. So if Momo's in the game, I'm sure it's gonna be really good. You know, I'm fully expecting that. Let's see. Uncensored Halliwell would be broken. People play way worse with one. Oh my god. That's funny. Oh my god. See, this is why we cannot have bikini DLC. I'm just telling you guys, man. Tournaments would look messy. That's all I'm gonna say. Right now the list is as follows. Number 1 is Geen. Oh yeah. 2 is Yoruichi. 3 is Grimjow. With Stark and Halliwell on standby. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So Geen number 1, huh? Yeah, Geen. I love Geen, man. I gotta say, I love Geen, man. Geen looks sick. Geen looks super sick. I love his steam as well, and the whole long range and everything. Yeah, he looks super sick. So can't wait for you to play that. And yeah, that'd be really cool. So far my main is Kira. I like the style of game control he brings, and if I were to choose a second one, it would be Rangiku. Wow, Kira! Oh, that's so unique. You're the first person I've heard that actually wants to play Izuru Kira as their main. So respect to you, man. Izuru Kira getting some love. It's good to see that, man. It's good to see that. I always love to see like the quote unquote underdog characters or like underplayed characters being used. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. I love to see that. Respect, LFM. Makai, Neliel so far my main. Oh, really? And Aizen, yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna say Aizen, right? Aizen is your boy. Hollow Man, I'd buy Lisa DLC. Like a DLC character? I don't think Lisa would be DLC if she's a character. I think she would be in the main roster. That makes the most sense. But yeah, I mean, obviously I would buy Lisa. I would buy every character's DLC, to be honest, Hollow Man. I think every character is worth it. So yeah. Anything to support this game at the end of the day. Audrey, speaking of Thousand Blood War Core 4, do you guys think we're gonna see a new visored Bankai? Maybe love? Ooh, that's a good question. A new Bankai. I don't know if we're gonna see a new Bankai necessarily. However, I believe that we're definitely gonna see. Actually, we might. Love seems like a character where their Bankai is not gonna be like something too complicated. It's gonna be like a some sort of like crazy bruiser Bankai. My assumption is like a crazy bruiser Bankai. So because of that, I feel like they can fit in Love's Bankai into Core 4 very easily. That's the assumption that it's not something too complicated. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, yes, definitely can see him with a Bankai. And the Visored fight, I cannot wait for the Visored fight in general. Oh my god, it would be freaking sick. I can't wait to see something like that. Let's see. Some men of culture know that the real waifu from Bleach is called Mila Rose. Oh, Mila Rose, yeah. If you don't remember her, just search, and I bet if it appears, she'll be censored. I mean, I think most people know Mila Rose. Come on now. She would be censored? I mean, I guess she's just wearing a bikini top, so I get what you're saying in that regard. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Mila Rose, I don't think she would be a character. I think actually I could see the trio being a character, like the Tres Bestia, something like that. I think that's what they call each other. I could see three of them being one character, and then like when they go to Awakening, they become Ion or something. They use their arm and they become Ion. That would be a really cool concept, but how the hell is Ion going to be playable? I don't even know. I mean, if it's just for Awakening, it could still work since we've seen like Sajin's Bankai, Renji's Bankai come in, so there's no problem. Let's see. I mean, the thing is, Mila Rose, one thing I was like, for me, I guess the definition of waifu is different for everybody. I wouldn't call Mila Rose waifu necessarily. I think she's cool and everything, but waifu for me is like someone that you'd actually marry straight up. Someone that you'd marry based off of like I feel like Mila Rose, there's not enough that I know about her as a character, or there's the level of deepness, the level of deepness and like characterization is not as much as like someone like Orihime or Yoroichi or Rukia or some of the other characters. So for me, it's not, or even like Halibel straight up. So there's not enough to work with to make me think of like, oh my gosh, she's waifu. You know what I mean? Let's see. I want Nell to be my main, but other options at the moment is Byakuya, Grimjow, Rangiku, or Clown Captain. Clown Captain. Oh. You talk about Mayuri. Clown Captain. I keep forgetting his name. I'll decide for sure when I get to try them. Okay. That's funny. I've never realized that he's been described that way before. That's so funny to me. Okay, let me just change footage because this is like regular stuff. All right. Oh yeah, did you guys see that the battle, right? We watched that fight with Ichigo versus White. And yeah, there's no air battle in that stage. Or maybe it's just for story mode? I'm not sure, but did you guys notice that, right? They stayed on the ground every time, like they never float. I don't know, is it a stage thing or is it a story mode thing? I wonder. That is very interesting. Huh. Okay. I don't know if Lisa will be in the base game. In the Shinji trailer, Kira is in her place in the formation that will fight against Aizen. Lisa? I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, Lisa is complicated. I don't really know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which visor it would get the spotlight of. Yeah, they're gonna be a character in the game, because I know the second in line I can think of is Kensei, because Kensei, he straight up has something to work with. He has, his Shikai and his Bankai, and that he could have what's her name? Oh my god, Mashiro as like an assist for him as well. I can't, like, you can kind of imagine what like a whole moveset behind it, right? Lisa could work, but I feel like I can't think of too much to work with compared to something like Kensei, right? It could still happen though, but I'm not expecting it because it was better to not expect it than to expect it just to be safe. That's my only reasoning. Let's see. Shisha, you say you would buy any DLC character, but what if it was Cone or Abound? I would still buy it. I would still, even if it honestly Cone, I like Cone way more than any Bound. Honestly, Cone, I don't even dislike Cone at all. I think Cone is kind of funny, especially in the manga that I've been starting to read the manga, and I'll do a live stream probably tomorrow continuing the manga stuff. But anyways, that was besides the point. I don't mind Cone necessarily. Yeah, he's a comedy relief character. Let's just take it as it is. But in the earlier chapters, I really liked his story. I really like the fact that he's like this character that values life so much. He wouldn't even kill an ant of all things, right? So I like Cone. I have no problems with Cone. For sure. About Bound is a different story, right? Bound, I don't know, man. I would still buy it just because it's just to support the game at the end of the day for me. It's not even about the character. To me, I kind of like having the roster all available to me. You know what I mean? Like for example, for Smash, what I did was I pretty much bought every DLC character, even though I would never play with those characters. I kind of just I just kind of like having the whole roster available just right there, even though I would never play those characters. It's like an OCD for me. And also very important, all captains have Bankai except Kenpachi, who was no Bankai in the game, and Komamura, who has a Bankai. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. He's a funny character, but I don't want him as a playable character in a serious Bleach game. Lol. I mean, I could if he became a what's the word, a comedy relief character or a joke character. That's the word I'm looking for. The joke characters, it exists in fighting game. You got Dan from Street Fighter. He exists, and people like it. People like characters like that. The thing about Cone is, I don't think it would be like the teddy bear version. It wouldn't even be buff Cone from 1000 Year Blood War because, this game doesn't really go that far. But I can see like an interesting gimmick with like the whole like the pill. Like Cone is like the pill, right? Him switching between human form Ichigo with like the human body, and then switching between that and the actual, like, what's the word? The plushie, exactly. So plushie gets switched with the human body, and there's like a whole gimmick behind it. So I think for gameplay reasons, I think it would be very interesting if something like that happened. It sounds like a very complicated character, you know what I mean? I love Cone. He deserves more screen time in the Hell arc. I'll never forget that line to Rukia where she's stepping on him. Nice angle. Right? Hey, in Hell arc in the beginning, we already got a little bit of something that we saw with him babysitting Kazui. Yes. So that was cute. It was really nice for him to see that. Bound Arc DLC, bruh. Really? Bound Arc DLC, man, that would be insane. Yeah, basically I don't really want this game to run with joke characters, but that's just a personal opinion. Oh, no, I'm talking like 1 or 2 at best. Though I think that if they're gonna put a joke character, I mean, is he a joke character? It's like yeah and no. It's like you gotta find the perfect balance for that kind of thing. The only thing I can think of properly is like Ganju. And I think Ganju is a good middle ground. He's a joke character, but at the same time he's not really. Like he can still stand on its own. You know what I mean? So I think something like that would be fine. What do you think, Delaney? Is that too much, or is that like a fine line? Uh, LFM. One thing would be cool. Would be to have the Zanpakuto from the fillers as skins for their respective users. Those skins that have a different line of dialogues. Let me think about that. I mean, some can apply, but some it would be. Actually, no, that would be kind of weird. I feel like, because I'm trying to imagine like Ron Giku with Hinako skin, and she's doing Hinako stuff with like the Zanpakuto and everything. Also, that's a lot of work too, changing the voice lines and everything, and they look too different. I think skins are good if they don't look too different enough from the original character, right? I think I prefer it that way than over like them changing completely almost, you know. And that's a lot of work too. I mean, it wouldn't happen, but I mean, I would have to see. Just conceptually speaking, it sounds a little messy though. But you know, maybe in execution, it would be better. But I can't really visualize it looking really nice. You know what I mean? I feel a joke character they might run is Ganju. I know that's the thing, right? I think Ganju can actually work. You know what I mean? Clown Captain Zanpakuto skin. Oh my god, I forgot how Mayuri. Oh, I remember how it looks like. Never mind. Yeah, the baby, right? Yeah, that would be weird. That'd be so weird. Oh my god. Yeah, but anyways, guys, like the big thing I was talking about before is because we didn't really elaborate on that, but what do you guys think about the stages, like in terms of the like the hitboxes and sorry, not the hitboxes, but the black like the zones and the size of it? Well, wouldn't you guys think it would affect the matches themselves? If well, I mean, here's the thing: is it actually confirmed though? Is it a fact that the stage sizes are actually different, or is it are we just theorizing here? Because this could change everything. Is all I'm gonna say. One Bankai I can't wait to see in Hell Arc is Kira's. Oh yeah, that'd be freaking crazy. I can imagine that. Kubo once said that his Bankai would make people sick. I think that'll be terrifying. I know. I saw that interview. Yeah, and I can't wait to see something like that, man. I think that'd be super sick. LFM, I'm wondering how they're going to make Grimjaw with one arm work. That's interesting question. I think for the most part, we've seen him actually slice up and dice up people with one arm. I think that's why we've only seen him. I think we've only seen him fight with one arm. Maybe when he goes to Resurrection, his arm grows back. Maybe or it could be just a story. You know what? Maybe it's not a skin. Maybe it's not a skin. Maybe that scene that we've seen with one arm Grimjaw, it could be just a story mode thing, right? That's also a possibility. Let's see. What is it? And or that guy from Unohana Squad. I forgot his name. You talk about Hanataro, right? Yeah, Hanataro. The one with the tiny knife and Shikai could also work as a joke character. Yeah, Hanataro would work well. I like, to be honest, I actually like Hanataro a lot. I think Hanataro is like this character he's a sleeper. I think that's what I'm looking for. He's straight up a sleeper. This guy can actually show a lot of courage when the push comes to shove. You know, very underrated if you ask me. I think people sleep on him a lot. Lisa Chan might also be another Vizard Bankai we might get to see. That's also true. Basically all the Vizards and the Core 4 stuff, we might actually see like imagine we see like pretty much everybody. That'd be crazy. you know, if they did that, that'd be crazy. I mean, the setup is there, right? It's possible we might get everybody. You know, it's like what's his name again? Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. The Stern Ritter. The Stern Ritter. That they're gonna fight the big giant. I'm having a huge blank right now. Oh my gosh. What's the name of the Stern Ritter that they're going to fight? The big guy. The miracle guy. Oh, Gerard Valkyrie. Oh, I remember now. Gerard Valkyrie. Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. Yeah, Gerard Valkyrie, just straight up, like, it would be. He's that character for everyone to show off their skills because he's just that OP, right? So I can see everyone's Bankai being used there. Hanataro, yeah. Hanataro was an MVP of the Soul Society. He was always there when someone needed him. Oh, hey, Makai. I'm going to get going. Take care and enjoy your stream. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Thank you, Makai, for joining in and, checking out the stream. I'm very, very happy about that. Yeah, enjoy yourself, man. Have a good time. Thank you. But if Unohana is not Thousand Blood War DLC, I will be sad. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, right? I can totally see her being DLC. She's probably the one the one or two characters that I would say that are part of the 13 Court Guard squad that absolutely makes sense and is deserving of the DLC spot. More than like the other 13 Court Guard squad, because it would be weird as hell to have like, I don't know, Rukia Thousand Blood War as DLC. It's not really deserving. I think there's just more other characters that are deserving of that spot. You know what I mean? You don't want a second version of Rukia and a second version of Renji when there's no Unohana in the game. So I'm very much expecting, Unohana to be one of the first characters out of the 13 Court Guard squad to be DLC. It makes the most sense. And the other ones are probably Squad Zero members like Ichibe and, Senjimaru and whatnot. They're more deserving than like the other Court Guard squad members, I would say. Let's see. Hachigen should come if Baragan comes, because how will the fight end if he's not here? LFM, that's kind of the hard stuff about the story mode, or trying to figuring out those things is like the hardest thing, man. I like how they're gonna play out the story mode and whatnot. How they're gonna play out this and that. It's weird. I don't really know how they're gonna play that stuff out. It's confusing. Very confusing. So I understand your point of like, how is he not a character, It's very confusing. Imagine someone having Unohana waifu and then read Thousand Year Blood War. Oh, you know what, actually? I'll take that any day. Any day over Giselle. I'm just saying. Look, Unohana is also she's her own crazy, for sure. Killing thousands of innocent people and being one of the most notorious criminals ever. So somebody calling Unohana like waifu is also straight up kind of, you must be some sort of masochist, just straight up. But still better than Giselle. That's my bar. I'm just saying. Still better than Giselle. So, yeah. Let's see what we got. Hachigen. Okay. Kubo will keep some Bankai a secret reveal on the Hell Arc, but I can totally see Loves. His Shikai is pretty cool. I agree. I can totally see that as well, too, man. I can absolutely see that as well. That could definitely be a thing. Let's see. Unohana, Nemu, already my Bleach. Nemu? Yeah. Nemu as well. Nemu makes sense that she's also a like a assist to Mayuri. It makes sense. Yeah. But guys, I think Thousand Year Blood War DLC will. Unohana has a chance. The Squad Zero has a chance, but I think they will prioritize on Stern Ritters. That's my assumption. Well, actually, you know what? It's hard. But I feel like a lot of it will be Stern Readers, is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it would be, well, how many? 4 characters for DLC, right? I feel like 2 of those will be Stern Ritters, and then 1 will be probably like Unohana, and then 1 will be a Squad Zero member. That's kind of why, like, where I'm going with that, you know? I think Ichigo's dad will either be last minute reveal or later DLC if the game performs well. Oh, really, Delaney? I know. I think, you know what? Interesting. I actually think that Ishin will be in the base roster, and if he's not in the base roster, he's just not going to be in the game. That's what I think, because I don't think Ishin has that kind of like star power. Star power is the word, or I don't know whatever you want to call it, right? The problem is, I feel like because there's just so many other characters that could just take up that spot anyways. You know what I mean? I feel like, because the amount of Stern Raiders that they have is insane. And you have the Squad Zero members. It kind of, the DLC, basically the slots for the DLC themselves are so specific that I don't think Ishin has that kind of spot in there. If he tries to become DLC, I don't really see that kind of vision, It's either he's in the base roster or he's just not in the game. That's what I think. Yeah. Oh man, I remember this character select screen seeing it for the first time. Like, wow, it still looks absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I'm sure Basvi is coming, and I don't even like him. You don't like Basvi? Damn, I don't love Basvi, but I don't dislike him. I think Basvi is cool. I mean, his story is pretty, messed up and tragic with his relationship with Hashwalt. But yeah, but Basvi, I see him being like a much later DLC character. I feel like if they're gonna do multiple season passes, right? I think that Basvi would be one of the more later DLC characters. I think they would want to tackle, the core 1 and core 2 characters first, like Asnot, what's his name? Like Kangdu or something like that. Who else is there? Moss the Masculine. They want to tackle those characters first before they get into the later core 3, core 4 characters. Not for 1,000-Year Blood War, but if they decide to add more packs in the future. Oh, okay. Yeah. But still, that's what I mean. I think, I know we're getting 1,000-Year Blood War, right? But I feel like Season Pass 2 and 3 would also be 1,000-Year Blood War. Is kind of my point. Like, I think they would just go for, just stick with 1,000-Year Blood War from there, because I think they would want to keep the hype going and running at that point, because I think that 1,000 Blood War is, let's be real, 1,000 Blood War is the most hype in terms of like selling character wise and whatnot. And like we said, they want to play it safe as much as possible with this game. So I think they would just do 1,000 Blood War, and then Season Pass 2 would also be 1,000 Blood War, and would just be going like that until they're pretty much done with the game. I think that's the route they would want to go to. It makes the most sense. It would sell the most, characters that way. And there's just a lot of characters under that umbrella anyways, that it would last pretty much many seasons or packs. Here in Portugal's Father's Day is March 19th. Maybe Ishin gets announced then. Yeah, that would be that's very, very specific. I wonder if Japan is actually paying attention to Portugal's Father's Day, because that's what they would probably be looking at, right? To announce Ishin. I want the Dead Man Kira skin. Ooh, LFM, that would go so hard. Oh my gosh. I hope they would. You know what? I agree. I could actually see that happening. Now, not gonna lie, LFM, that sounds like a very realistic skin that they could do in the future. Because Moveset wise, he's the same. Yeah, moveset wise, he's exactly the same. It's not like he has a Bonkai or anything like that. So it seems like a very realistic skin for them to put in the future. I can totally see that. Probably when they need to have Visored's DLC after probably to avoid riots. Hmm. I'm curious. I think I think for the most part, the most people have sort of accepted the fact that like probably not all the visors are gonna be there. I don't think so. We might see like maybe 2 more visors and whatnot, but I think people have come to terms with at least most of from what I've seen, majority of people have come to terms with the fact that like maybe Shinji's gonna be the only visors, yeah, we'll see. But I don't think I think they would want to sell more units as much as possible, but because the other problem with the visor situation is the fact that like it doesn't have that like 1,000 blood war power, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. And maybe there's just stuff with movesets too, because like someone like what's her name? Shinji. Oh my god, I'm having a blank, guys. What's her name? She's one of the assists for Shinji, part of the moveset. Oh my god. Hiyori. Oh my god, I remember now. Hiyori, sorry. Like someone like Hiyori, right? I think there's 2 reasons why Hiyori got stuck to like Shinji's moveset is because one, they wanted to, I don't think they had like that space for Hiyori, generally speaking, out of all the characters to be there in the roster. But secondly, Hiyori moveset wise, it's like what does her Sanpakto even do? It's just we don't even know what her Zanbakuto actually does. I don't think so. So I think they did, because of those reasons, they just decide to stick her to Shinji's moveset. Those 2 specific reasons, I think. But I mean, if 5 DLC packs in there, still no visor, I think people will be disappointed. Yeah, could be. It could be, yeah. I can see that happening, but yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say what's gonna happen. The thing is really like moveset wise too. You know what I mean? That's the biggest confusion to me. We're very spoiled. You gotta remember that, guys. We're very spoiled. We have over like how many characters at this point at the base roster, which most fighting games don't even have that, and this game has like very very unique characters. You gotta always remember that, and it's kind of a big deal. We can never ever forget that. So yeah, having like all the characters, and see, that's the thing. I think some people will be disappointed that like some characters will not be in there and whatnot, but that's normal. Bleach is freaking huge, guys. You always have to remember that Bleach is massive in terms of like character roster, and all the characters that exist in this game. There's just so many, man. It's actually crazy. It just keeps going and going, So, realistically, if they're trying to really satisfy everybody, the roster would be like, how big would be the roster, bro? It would be like 60, 70 characters or something. If they really want to put everything, you know what I mean? So that's a lot. But I mean, if DLC, if not mistaken, those who buy the more expensive versions can play a week earlier. Or I'm mistaken. Yeah, LFM, I actually don't know. Is that actually true? If you buy the Ultimate Edition, do you get like an early access or something? Is that true? Delaney, I hope they will release several DLC packs, but I won't be a hater if they decide not to do that. Here's the thing, Delaney. I think it could go either 2 ways. One is because I made a whole video about it too. It's in the past. It's one of the like the Rebirth of Souls discussion videos. Will they go the Rebirth of Souls DLC route, or will they go Rebirth of Souls 2, a sequel route? So if they decide to do one DLC pack, like one season pass, it only has 4 characters. So imagine that's not a lot, right? So I think they're testing the ground over here. Well, it could be the fact that they might do, DLC pack 2 and 3, but the point is, if there's only Rebirth of Souls, there's no sequel, that they're just gonna pump out a lot of season passes. 100%. There's gonna be a lot of characters in this game and a lot of DLC packs. That I guarantee you, Delaney. It's not gonna stop at season pass 1. That's for sure. There's gonna be a lot of DLC packs. However, after season pass 1, maybe if the game is successful enough, or I don't know, but if they go if there's only that season pass, that's probably because they're thinking about making a sequel game. That's what I think. Especially if the game is successful enough, right? I think that's where the game would go, a DLC route. A sequel route, which is my hope, to be honest, because I think that a sequel game would do wonders for the Bleach franchise, and we would get what we want in a way, So it would just be a better version of this game, like by a long shot, And this game looks already great, obviously, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Yeah, Ultimate and Deluxe is 1 week early access to the Thousand Blood War DLC. Oh, okay, to the Thousand Blood War DLC. Okay, I thought it was like for a second, I thought it was the like early access to the game in general. That would have been like so crazy. Okay, so to the early access to the DLC characters. Cool. I would rather have a proper sequel with new and improved upon mechanics and entire focus on full ring and Thousand Blood War arcs. Agree. That's the thing, Andre. That's the thing. I completely agree. Because if they do the Thousand Blood War, the sequel route, the Thousand Blood War story will be adapted 100%. And then everything about the sequel game will be heavily all Thousand Blood War focused. And also, the Ichigo and Rukia and all this stuff will be updated, and they would be their Thousand Blood War versions of those characters, which is great. Let's see. But base game is same for everyone. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna end the stream in like 7 minutes, basically at 5 o'clock. Yeah, 2-hour stream so far. Yeah, it's been so good. It's been so good so far, guys. I really enjoyed the stream. It's going really well. But yeah, heads up, I'm gonna end the stream in like 7 minutes. Just letting you guys know. I'm not sure. I think DLC packs and then Thousand Blood War expansion could work. As well. Yeah, that could still work. But that's the thing. The Thousand Blood War expansion, you're talking about like story wise, right? That could absolutely still work, but I don't know. I have a feeling that they're not gonna do it. I think that's the big difference. I feel like they're not gonna go that route where they would make like a story expansion, because I feel like they would have already said so, because they're putting DLC Thousand Blood War characters, right? I expected them to actually tackle the story as well too, and they're quote unquote skipping the Fullbring arc. So because of that reason, I don't think they're gonna do a story expansion for this game. If there's gonna be some sort of like Thousand Blood War adaptation, I'm expecting a sequel game to do it. I might be completely wrong, obviously, but it's just my assumption based off of like the season pass 1 and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the thing. Lady. So let's see what's up. We got if they can also implement new mechanics and balance, etc. But a sequel game is better as they can implement more things. Even maybe some core elements. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Andre. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? Bishoy. What the heck? Hey, Bishoy, how you doing, man? My favorite streamer. Oh, thank you, Bishoy. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing really well. That's cool. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's the thing. That's the thing. So, in the case for the plans for the future, because I need to mention this, one of the things that that I'm going to do is I don't know if you guys checked out the website of, for was it the resource of souls, right? Over here, they're gonna have a lot of stuff posted, a lot of stuff. So one thing is, for example, which I, by the way, I highly encourage you support these guys because they're doing absolute wonders for the community. So, yeah, please support these people. But you go to the community leaderboards over here. I think it's over here. They have a whole badge system, man. This thing is so insane that the fact that they actually have this, because you can actually compete in like obviously tournaments and whatnot, and be part of like the badge system. And then if you have enough badges, you can go and be part of like Pro League, just straight up. Like Pro League are being made by just fans. Like that's so sick to me that they have like their own like little esports going on, right? And yeah, I can't wait to participate in this stuff. And it'd be sick. It'd be so sick. I would host one of my own as well, like in terms of tournament wise. So yeah, I would let you guys know about that stuff. It would be in the Discord server. So if you want to be part of something really cool as well, just join the Discord server. And you know, in the future, we're going to be hosting that stuff and live streaming it as well. You know, seeing you guys, you know, being part of stream. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, just please join the Discord server, and yeah, we'll see you there, man. Let's see. A new games is absolutely better technically, but as a live service product, with DLC as the revenue stream, there is a chance they might want to keep this game alive for many, many years. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean, it is possible. There is also that reference to look at where you look at other like anime fighting games, and they all get a sequel, right? They all get a big sequel all the time. So that's where the confusion lies. You know, you got Naruto Storm's Connections, and you know, like the Demon Slayer game, and you know, the Dragon Ball gets sequels all the time. So that's where my confusion lies, right? Where it's like all of these anime games are getting sequels, right? So that, to me, that says Rebirth of Souls might also follow suit, you know? I mean, you never know, but I'm just saying it just kind of goes into that mindset. What's the Bankai you guys want to be revealed most? Ukitake for me. Ukitake is my boy. I love Ukitake. One of my favorite characters in the entire Bleach series. But yeah, I want to see his Bankai, man. I want to see how that looks like. It's for me, it's like the most anticipated Bankai for me. Akira's Bankai as well. Yes, I agree. Akira's Bankai would be absolutely crazy to see. We barely know anything about Iba and his Zanpakuto. I know. What is the... I don't even know what the point of Iba is, just straight up. We always saw his Zanpakuto, but we didn't even see anything at all with like what it does and whatnot. He's just there to chill and drink his sake and be emotional support to, you know, his squad, I guess. I agree with Ukitake and Iba. Does Iba doesn't even have a freaking Bankai. He doesn't. In a way, I kind of want to see Yoruichi's fight with Zanpakuto. Yeah. You know, that's very controversial thing, right? The whole Yoruichi with Zanpakuto thing. Can Fiona will explain the fact that like she's better off without her Zanpakuto, so which is still fine. But if she says that, you know, if she says that the fact that she's not as capable or comfortable with Zanpakuto, then you know, so be it. You know, not everyone uses Zanpakuto. You got Hachigen using Kido all the time. You know, in this case, Yoruichi is comfortable with Hakuda, so it is what it is, right? Let's see. In a way, I kind of want to see Yoruichi fight or something. Oh, and Kira's Bankai, I think, will be one of the scariest. I agree. Oh, absolutely. Uh, oh, he has to, Shisha. He's Captain Bro. Oh, you're talking about like, yeah. In my head, I'm just thinking like Thousand Year Blood War. I've completely forgot for a second. Yeah, in the Hell arc, yeah, of course, he's a captain. So yeah, no, we're gonna see his Bankai at that point for sure. If he's, yeah, we're gonna see his Bankai. Expect that 100%. We're gonna see that. Yeah, Iba has to have a Bankai after all. He's now a captain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I think her Zanpakuto hates her in lore for leaving it behind. Oh, that could be something, huh? She definitely has a tendency of leaving people behind. I guess first her Zanpakuto and then Soy Phone. It's part of her character. Isane too. We have little information about Ite Gumo, and she also has Bankai since she is a captain. Yeah, isn't that so interesting that there's like characters that are captains now, and we barely even know about their Shikai. That's so interesting. But I know that some of the characters, like Iba, he had to become a captain because he had to fill in the slots of a captain. So we know that's the situation with someone like Iba. Yeah. He didn't even feel like he was deserving of the spot, but he had no choice. Somebody had to take the spot. Um Momo Bankai. Yeah. I mean she's not a captain though, but we have no idea if she has a Bankai, yeah. She could have a Bankai, but we're not too sure. That'd be interesting dynamic to explore in Hell Arc. Man, I want to see all of the Shikai and Bankais. I know, that'd be sick. Rangiku Bankai would probably go hard as well. Yeah, you know what? I actually agree with that. Rangiku Bankai would go really hard. And it'd be cool to see something like that in the Hell Arc. I for some reason I can see her having a Bankai. You know, even though she's a lieutenant and whatnot, I can totally see it. Momo was able to activate her Shikai without calling her name, meaning she's so close to achieving Bankai. Oh, yeah, that could be true. Maybe you know what? All the lieutenants, now that I think about it, like the Momo, Izuru, and like who else is there? Yeah, like Ron Giku, like though that like squad you could say. I guess even Yumachika. I think they all have like they're very close to Bankai, just straight up. They're very close to achieving Bankai, or they just achieve Bankai. You know. And I think that's really cool to see that sort of thing. And I hope to see that in the Hell arc. It'd be really cool. Momo did this in Thousand Year Blood War. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm going to pretty much end the stream now. It's been a 2 hour stream. Kind of tired. Got to go eat and everything. So, anyways, wow, this was a fun stream, guys. I really enjoyed it. I had a really fun 100 subscriber celebration. So that's really fun. I'm really happy that you guys joined in. I'm very grateful for you guys coming into the stream and having conversation and just having a good time. This was really fun. There are quite a few lieutenants that got Bankai. Kenpachi is vice captain. Yeah. Rangiku is quite strong considering she doesn't have much of her soul because of Aizen. Yeah, that's the thing too, huh? Yeah, but she had the part of Soul King inside her that was taken away. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, guys, that was really good. I guess the final things I want to say is, guys, if you want to be part of the, part of the community, just join the Discord server, man. The link is in the description. We're gonna do some really cool stuff there, especially by the time that Rebirth of Souls comes out. Gonna do like live streams. We're gonna host like weekly tournaments. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, just be part of it, man. It's gonna be really sick. Just more activities. We'll figure out like a lot of stuff. We have a whole suggestion. part of the Discord as well if you guys want your ideas to be part of it as well, you know. So yeah, that's the thing. And look forward to more videos and live streams as well. Tomorrow I'm thinking of live streaming, doing maybe like the continuing the live reading from the manga volumes. I'll let you guys know at what time. I'll figure that out when I'm going to do that. And yeah, so there's gonna be probably a live stream tomorrow, and I'll post a video sometime this week as well. So that's the plan. Congrats again, man. Here's to 1,000 more. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Andre. Thank you so much for that. It means so much to me. Discord server is a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. See ya.